sorry, his infectious and disease doctor had came in. He don't have any infections and any diseases or whatever, but and I think like maybe 2 videos ago they said that his fluid seemed like it was growing a bacteria, so they were gonna give him antibiotics, which is who he is. So, but all the tests they've been taking over the 3 weeks that we've been here have been good. So, but he wants to keep giving him the medication 10 days prior to putting the new shunt in, just so it won't do what it did last time, which is infect the fluid that was in his belly coming from his brain. And then they happened to take it out and put this one in, and it was just dramatic. So another thing I found out was Dr. Fletcher put the shunt in the first time, who put it too far down, too close to the tumor, which is why we had to revise it in the first place. And Dr. Shaw, I think his name, or Shaw Shannon, somebody, is the one who revised it. And Dr. Sandberg is the one who took it out of his stomach, drained it, fixed it, got it all back to feeling like, trying to see why we have this back here now. So Dr. Sandberg is not going to be here this week. The entire week he's going to be gone, so he can't put the shunt in. So it'll be Dr. Fletcher or Dr. Shaw. Me personally, I want it to be Dr. Shaw who puts it in, because he was the one who went in, revised it, and it started working perfectly. It's been working perfectly ever since, and that was on the 16th. We're now at the 27th, so hopefully I'm praying that Monday come and Dr. Shaw walks in and says, I'm going to be the one doing the surgery, but if it's Dr. Fletcher, I don't really know. Kind of want to ask if we could request a doctor, but I don't think they do that. It just depends on whether or not they're working that day. But yeah, so this is his 5th EKG. We had 3 regular ones where they was only in the set for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we had the one 2 days ago that stayed on for 24 hours, and it didn't read anything either. And now we have another one that's going to stay on for either 24 hours or a little bit longer than 24 hours, and it didn't read. We'll see if it reads anything. I'm going to try to trigger some of the seizure-like activities, is what they want me to do, that I've been seeing, to try to get it to pop up on the screen. But other than that, we're good. He's good. Fluid is draining great. They're about to come change that bag. But yeah, it's still draining into this little thing right here. So you probably can't really see it, but that's fluid. It's gonna go down there. But as long as it's still that color, it's perfect. But other than that, y'all, yeah, so we're just chilling. I'm probably gonna take a nap or watch some TV. I've been watching Orphan Black on Amazon Prime. I've actually been watching Orphan Black way back when we first started being able to watch 1 to 3 movies. I came across it, but it only had 1-2 seasons or something, and I was just so obsessed with finding the rest of them, because it's 15 seasons, and it is mad crazy. If you have not seen Orphan Black, you need something to watch for a long time, go watch it. Comment down below and tell me if you like it or not. Trust me, you're gonna like it. It's mad crazy. It's a really good show. But yeah, so he's sleeping. I ate. I'm fat and full. Pretty sure it's gonna mess my stomach up later, because it's hospital food and my body just don't agree with hospital food. But yeah, I will check in with you guys in a little while. Love you, much love, and peace.
In his interview with detectives, Gunning denies having anything to do with Jed's murder.
Paul Gunning was completely forthcoming with the police. He admitted the affair with Anne.
It's no longer morning time. I was gonna say good morning, but it's not morning time. It's 1:24. We're still here at the hospital. It is 2 days after Christmas, and we kind of just been going with the flow, trying to get the fluid under control. He's been having a little bit more seizures. They were doing in the last video, you seen his Christmas photos, where he had the EKGs on. They had took it off yesterday, but he was desatting last night and having more seizures, so they're putting them back on right now. So I went to grab me something to drink. I don't have Red Bull, so I have to settle for a Monster. They don't really do the same thing, but that's cool. But it's really not, nothing big today. No new information. Just kind of chilling, keeping you guys updated. I think therapy is gonna come. Give him some toys to play with. See if he can maneuver around a little bit. But I think we have to ask neurosurgery, because he still has that tube coming out of his head to drain the fluid into the bag that you guys seen, and he really can't be moving. Like, he has to stay in that one spot that he's in. So yeah, it's kind of just a chill day. We're not gonna really know anything for a while, so I know we will be here this week, and I believe next week. Hopefully we're gonna try to start chemo this week is the plan, because we're behind on chemo. We're far behind on chemo, but we have to do one thing at a time, one step at a time. Trying to keep it together, trying to keep eating. I eat once a day. I try to eat more than that, but I don't be feeling like it. I don't be want to leave my son, to go downstairs to get the food. And then I can't eat in there with him like I was doing upstairs, because it's the ICU. So I have to eat here. But they're saying that they think that we're going to have to put the shunt back in. So if they put the shunt back in, we'll go back upstairs and I'll be able to eat in there with my kid. But they're saying they want to put the shunt on the opposite side of where they put it the first time. So yeah, it's quite a few surgeries on his brain, but so far it looks like he's draining enough fluid to be okay with the shunt this time, and then we won't have to worry about the fluid anymore. We can just focus on the tumor and transferring from Children's Memorial Hermann to MD Anderson. So that's where we are right now. I'm about to take you guys in there to see him. They've been doing the EKG for about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that. So they should be finished. It takes a minute because he doesn't really like to sit still. But when I went in there not too long ago, when I went to get my food, I stopped and checked on them, and they looked like they were almost done. It's about 24 of them that has to be put on his head. So we're gonna go see. So yeah, be right back. I came right in here and forgot. Sat right down on this damn couch. I told them to cut the air on last night, but they just brought a fan. We now have a fucking feeding tube. Say what I about. He not eating his food right. It's okay. So December 2nd, 2020, I literally thought that the hardest thing that I would have ever had to do in life is to watch my son go through multiple brain surgeries, multiple chest surgeries, stomach surgeries, being in pain, them messing with him every hour of the day, not being able to get him to sleep, not being able to hold food down, losing weight, going through chemo, praying that chemo works, having to think about, all outcomes as if it could happen. I thought that it would be hard to come to terms with either having to bury my son or having to cremate my child. I really thought that those things would be the hardest to go through. And they're not. The hardest thing I've had to go through this whole month of being here is not being able to hold my son. When he's crying, when he's hungry, when he's upset, when he's uncomfortable, when he's in pain, there's nothing that I can do. Like right now, he's uncomfortable and probably in a little bit of pain, waiting on the medicine to kick in, and there's nothing that I can do but sit here and tell him it's gonna be okay. That's it. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or anything, but he is a mama's boy. We lay together, we chill together. He's always on me. We're always... Sorry, y'all. His machine was saying that he wasn't breathing, so the doctor had to come in. But, yeah. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but he likes to be held. He likes for me to hold him. He likes to lay with me. And these last couple of weeks, he hasn't been able to. Because he has a tube hanging out of his head that has to be leveled. And now he has a feeding tube and a breathing tube. And has to stay in one spot. The only time that I am able to hold him that's his breathing. The only time that I am able to hold him is when he takes a bath and they're changing the sheets. That moment in time I can hold him. So I thought a lot about, what was gonna hurt me the most, what I'm, just how I would feel, and nothing compares to not being able to hold him when he's wanting me to hold him or needing me to hold him, and I kind of just have to sit here and just stick a pacifier in his mouth. Mind y'all, he hates pacifiers. If you go back a couple videos, I think I've told you guys that he doesn't like them. He's not a fan. He doesn't want them. So, update. He received a feeding tube today, which they He received a feeding tube today. They feed him through this machine here with a tube of milk. They say he will probably only have to have it a day. Depends on what they see in the x-ray tomorrow morning, which they will go down to x-ray him. They're gonna feed him some milk through his mouth to see where the milk is going that's causing him to throw up. And then we're Thursday. He's going to sleep. So they had to go up on his oxygen because he kept desatting, and desatting means that he's not breathing. So I guess they want him to stay at 94 and above, which is this blue light here, and right now it's at 93. And so it went down to 88, which is why I started doing the red blinking, which is emergency or whatever. So I went up on his oxygen. He was at 0.5. Now he's at just a full 1. He's on his way to sleep now. I know the last time he seen us was for Christmas, I believe, and he had those stickers on his head. That was EKG. They took him off today because they hadn't seen any seizure-like activity, even though we kind of see it like with our own eyes. But the system just saying he's not having them, so maybe they're just like muscle spasm or something. But they've been giving him medicine for it. Thursday, he's going to have surgery. Oh, bless you. Oh, it's okay. Hi. Hi, handsome. It's okay. Hi. Going to sleep now? Yeah. Thursday, he's gonna have surgery, and that surgery, they want to take out the tube that's okay. Right now he has 3 scars in his head. He has the 2 that you've seen, which is the one that looks like a little hump, like a little half moon. And then he has quite a bit of incisions on his head right now. So he has the old one that just looked like a half moon that you've seen. And then he has a new one right up under that one that has the tube sticking out of his head now. He also have one on the opposite side that's just a straight line. And they cut that one open so that they can burn the tissue on both sides of his brain to stop him from producing so much fluid. So far it's working. The fluid is working. He's making enough, I think, for his body to dissolve like it needs to. We also haven't started chemo. We are now 4 weeks behind on chemo because every day it's something new that we have to fix before we can start chemo. So the plan right now is to go to surgery Thursday, put the shunt in on the other side, watch that for a few days, see if it's gonna blow his stomach back up, see if it's gonna malfunction or cause any fluid problems, and then start chemo. The problem now is that he's not drinking his milk like he should, and the first round of chemo that he's gonna need goes through his milk. So hopefully tomorrow they can see why, why he wasn't really eating as much as he used to, or why he was throwing up. I mean, to me, he was eating fine. Only time he threw up is when he drank milk and Tylenol at the same time and didn't sit right with his stomach, and he picked up that, it's hospital. They always think it's something. He also sleeps with his left eye open now. I try to close it as much as possible. Never really works. He's getting a little hot, so I'm gonna have to go turn this fan on in a little while. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. This is probably gonna be the end of this video, because I think I have quite a few clips before this one, like beforehand. I don't want to make it too long, but if you have made it this far, you have watched all of my videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you are looking at the screen right now and your subscribe button is red, please click it so that it can turn gray for me. And on the side of it is a notification bell. Please click it and turn your notifications on so that you are notified when we upload. The videos right now are not edited because I am in the hospital. I don't have really the energy to edit and add in, the subscribe here and this there and this there. So I'm really tired 24/7 because sometimes he sleeps, sometimes he doesn't. 2 days straight he didn't sleep, so I was up. But you guys, that's it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please do not forget to like, comment. If you have any questions, anything you want to know, I am here. I'm always here to answer. I answer all my comments. I read everything. So I know I've seen some of you guys on my Instagram say that you guys are from my YouTube channel. So I do appreciate you reaching out some type of way to get more information or just to stay updated. I will keep these videos going for as long as I possibly can. Praying that my brother bought me a laptop for Christmas, so I'm waiting on that, and I want a new camera, but right now I don't really have the time for it. But my phone never doubted me and never did me wrong, so phone it is. So it is now 8:40 and he is finally asleep. I'm gonna go put my phone on the charger. I was gonna watch a movie, but I'm kind of not in the mood right now. So yeah, I'll probably just go to sleep. But that is the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them in the comments down below and I will read them. If you want to know more about his tumor, it is always in the description. And you can always look at these videos to get a little bit more information. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.